Did you see the trailer for Evie's show? I know you want to watch. Again, that's tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. Definitely don't miss it. Now we're back. This is the pre-show with Sarah Pribis on Display TV. And we're about to give away a trivia answer because we got trivia coming up in less than 15 minutes. We're giving away $500. So this is the way this part works. So essentially, I'm going to ask you the trivia question. You're going to attempt to answer correctly for no money, for no points, nothing like that. We just sort of get you, in fighting shape for the game. It's a practice question. And then I reveal the answer so that you're one step closer to winning that $500 at 8 p.m. So let's pull up the question. This is for all my musical fans. There's been a lot of musicals. Did anybody watch Annie live? Has anybody watched Tick, Tick, Boom? Has anybody seen Broadway since it's been back? I'm in the musical spirit, so this question is perfect for that, and let's test your knowledge around some more traditional musicals and see how you do. The 1946 Broadway show with music by Irving Berlin is about which historical figure? Annie Oakley, Eva Peron, Maria von Trapp. The 1946 Broadway show with music by Irving Berlin is about which historical figure? Annie Oakley, Eva Peron, Maria von Trapp. Do you know your Broadway musicals? Broadway, baby! I started in the theater. And you only start in the theater if you say it like theater, but I started in the theater. Ooh, it doesn't even sound right that way. I did. I started in musical theater. That's what I did. Love me some singing and not so much dancing. I'm not very good at the dancing, but I do love me some singing and some acting. But yeah, this is a good one. All of these ladies, by the way, have shows written about them. So let's be clear on that. They all do. They're all historical figures. They all have shows written about them, okay? But which one is the one that we're looking for? The 1946 Broadway show by Irving Berlin. Are we talking about Annie Get Your Gun, maybe? I think we might be. I think it's Annie Oakley that we are looking for here. And 66% of you got that. 66% of you did not need any of my help. But for the rest of you, 34%, it's a good thing you're here, because now you're one step closer to winning $500 in trivia tonight. So yeah, who knew it? Shout yourselves out in the chat. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And again, answer I'm curious, did anybody watch Annie live, and has anybody watched Tick, Tick, Boom yet? Let me know in the chat. I'm excited. I'm a musical nerd. So this subject matter, if there was something to know, this is mine. This is my strong suit. Oh, Chazzy, thank you. Fun fact, Sarah was on Broadway. That is true. I should probably not have shouted that out, but I did want you all to hear it. I did. Oh, Rialtis, you just watched Annie live last night. What did you think of it? I watched Tick, Tick, Boom, and let me tell you, I thought it was fantastic. It reminded me why I went into theater in the first place. So I highly recommend it if anyone's looking for something to watch. All right, that's it. We gave away the answer to question 8. That was the answer to question 8 in tonight's trivia game. So bravo. Ask a simple question, AK around the world. That was a simple question. Well, that's not so simple because that is later on in the trivia game. So they get harder as they go. They start easy, they get hard. We can't just give everybody money. That would be no fun if everybody was only winning 1 cent. We got to make it a little hard at some point. So, sometimes it's some smarts and a little bit of a lucky tapping. But we got trivia coming up in 9 minutes. We got some content by all of you coming up in about 2 minutes. So stick around, we'll be right back with that. Hello, Display Bees. Welcome to another wonderful night of display trivia. So last night we wrapped up Hanukkah, the 8-day-long Jewish festival of lights. Now, to those who celebrate, how are you feeling? Are you sad it's over? Are you content with how it turned out? Personally, when holidays are over, I feel a sense of relief. And I can only imagine how after an 8-day and night celebration one might feel. I mean, the whole point of Hanukkah is that something that's only supposed to last 1 day ends up lasting 8. But is bigger always better? For the Maccabees it was. They needed those candles to burn 7 nights longer than they were supposed to. But what if something goes on a little too long? What then? What if it's, say, oh, I don't know, your niece's pre-K class play or an elementary school band recital? I mean, that really shouldn't last longer than a day. That shouldn't last more than a few hours at most. In fact, anything that lasts longer than a few hours, I don't care what it is, whether it's related to medication or not. Like, call your doctor. Hi, I've been working for a solid 6 hours now, just at my desk, but like everything hurts. And in the spirit of not letting things go on for too long, what do you say I lay down some trivia rules? In tonight's game, you'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When the next question appears, choose carefully, because once you tap, there's no going back. Make sure you're connected to that Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you are an active user in the app. And that's it, folks. What do you say we kick things off? It's time for display trivia. Question 1. Disney's The Lion King follows a group of what type of animal? Penguins, gorillas, lions. Disney's The Lion King follows a group of what type of animal? Penguins, gorillas, lions. Why are only kids' movies always about animals? It's not fair. Like, adults like animals too. I mean, look at all the collective hours that we spend watching cat videos on social media. I say more adult movies about animals. I'm tired of movies about the Fast and the Furious. Really? Fast and Furious? If they're so angry, we shouldn't be letting them drive at such extreme speeds. Also, 12 Angry Men? Really? Only 12? I've been on Reddit. There are more than 12. The point is, adult movies need a revamp. A remake of Pulp Fiction, but it's the fox from Zootopia. Come on, that's a good idea. But the animals in The Lion King are lions, and that's the truth. Question 2. What is the name of Apple's tablet? iPod, iPad, iPad. What is the name of Apple's tablet? iPod, iPad, iPad. Apple pretty much sticks to a singular formula with naming their products. I'm glad they kind of diverged from this in some of their more recent products. No one wants to wear something called an iWatch. What are you, some kind of peeping Tom? Apple Watch will do just fine, thank you very much. But now they have an AirTag. It's a product to help you find your keys and wallet. But AirTag sounds kind of like one of Airbud's kids. Dang, that dog was playing basketball with kids and he wasn't neutered? No wonder he had so many fouls, his hormones are raging. Personally, I can't wait for Apple to unleash their line of smart bidets, iPad and iPod. But until then, their current tablet is the iPad. Q3. Earth's fresh water is located in all of the following places except glaciers, the atmosphere, oceans. Earth's fresh water is located in all of the following places except glaciers, the atmosphere, oceans. We all know the Earth is 70% water, but did you know that of that water, only 3% is fresh? Yeah, only 3% of the Earth's water could keep up with that young Prince of Bel-Air. And of that 3%, only 1% accessible. I mean, come on, Earth's water, why are you being so withholding? What, you think we don't like you? No, we love you. We are practically obsessed with you. But we don't have to say it all the time, do we? Look, okay, you wanna know how we feel? We need you to live. Food, we can go without that for a couple weeks, but we wouldn't make it a couple of days without you. Oh no, don't cry. No, really, I don't have an umbrella on me. Glaciers and the atmosphere hold the 2% of inaccessible fresh water. Those oceans are a little salty. Q4. Paul Shaffer was the longtime music director for which late night host? Stephen Colbert, Johnny Carson, David Letterman. Paul Shaffer was the longtime music director for which late night host? Stephen Colbert, Johnny Carson, David Letterman. Now let me say this. I am a strong, independent, some might say beautiful woman who knows how to take care of herself and her audience, all on her own. But lately I've been thinking, what is a host without their music director? No, really, I mean, what am I without that special someone? Oh, yes, it's no secret, I'm a bit of a lone wolf and I tend to fly solo, but is it lame to say I'm just looking for a once-in-a-lifetime connection? I've had my fun hosting on my own. Maybe it's time to settle down and find someone who tickles the ivories when I crack a joke, gives a gentle rim shot when I nail a punchline. Who knows if it's in the cards for me, but you know what? I'll keep looking for my band leader. Does anyone know what Questlove is up to? Paul Shaffer was the longtime music director for Late Show with David Letterman. Q5. This Disney Channel character could gaze into the future. Kim Possible, Lizzie McGuire, Raven Baxter. This Disney Channel character could gaze into the future. Kim Possible, Lizzie McGuire, Raven Baxter. Every Disney Channel character always had some kind of interesting quirk. This one got visions, quick little sneak previews of what was to come that she always tried to prevent, but without fail brought to fruition. But Phil of the future, that guy got here on a time machine like it was no big deal. Talk about quirky. And Zach and Cody, Those kids lived in a 5-star hotel but acted like they were staying at the Interstate Econo Lodge. You think they got a free continental breakfast every morning? Oh baby, there is nothing like those cereal dispensers. I'll be honest, they make me feel powerful, too powerful. And although Kim Possible and Lizzie McGuire were cool girls in their own right, they did not have Raven's vision. She could gaze into the future, but only hindsight's 2020. Q6. In 1969, this toy brand introduced the world's first indoor ball. Fisher-Price Nerf Play School. In 1969, this toy brand introduced the world's first indoor ball. Fisher-Price Nerf Play School. I'll let you in on a little secret. Really, any ball is an indoor ball if mom's not home. When she's home from the grocery store, though, the place moms are always if they're not at home, she's gonna see that shattered vase and she is not gonna be happy. Oh, that wasn't a vase? It was an urn? And those ashes all over the floor, great-grandmom? Okay. So I'm about to spitball an absolutely wild idea here. The vacuum? At least she's all in the same place while we find a replacement? Look, there's no protocol for something like this, okay? Any idea is an okay idea right now. And all because you wanted to play monkey in the middle in the living room. Wow, wow. The first indoor ball was made from foam. And I would still be careful, even though it's a Nerf. Q7. Which of the following courses has not won the Triple Crown? Secretariat, American Pharaoh, Seabiscuit. Which of the following courses has not won the Triple Crown? Secretariat, American Pharaoh, Seabiscuit. Good on your horsies for all these accomplishments, bringing home multiple crowns and all, but isn't one crown enough? Share some crowns with the rest of us. You think because you've got a crazy name like Odor in the Court, you can take all the crowns for yourself? Well, that's not gonna fly, and it's also not gonna gallop. It's not gonna gallop so fast it wins the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes, and the Belmont Stakes. Also, we should really think about what these horses are gonna do with these crazy names when they're out on the streets trying to find a job post-racing days. Hello, Mr. Where's the Beef? Yeah, great application, but we've decided to go with a different candidate. Although Seabiscuit was a racehorse of note, he never raced in any of the Triple Crown races. Q8. The 1946 Broadway show with music by Irving Berlin is about which historical figure? Annie Oakley, Eva Peron, Maria von Trapp. The 1946 Broadway show with music by Irving Berlin is about which historical figure? Annie Oakley, Eva Peron, Maria von Trapp. It's a historical musical, which means it's completely factual. All the singing and the musical numbers, totally accurate. That's the way it happened in real life. True to the story from start to finish. Wait, that's wrong? You're telling me West Side Story isn't a documentary? Wait, what about the Company documentary? So that's a documentary? But Company the musical is just a musical? Oh, it's a concept musical. Oh wow, I am so confused. The only musical that should elicit this much confusion is Cats. That is 75 minutes of pure enigma. Annie Oakley is the famous figure from Annie Get Your Gun, but these other ladies had musicals inspired by their lives too. Q9. Someone with gymnophobia would most likely be scared to watch which movie? Free Solo, 50 Shades of Grey, High School Musical. Someone with gymnophobia would most likely be scared to watch which movie? Free Solo, 50 Shades of Grey, High School Musical. Oh, don't be scared. It's only a movie. Wait, Free Solo is about a guy scaling the side of 3,000-foot cliffs with no harness? Okay, well, for someone with a fear of heights and a fear of exercise, that is a horror film. I don't think I'll be watching that one anytime soon. What? I don't like scary movies. I'm also a bad judge of what the movie's gonna be after watching the trailer. Like, from the trailer, I thought Slumdog Millionaire was gonna be a musical. I thought Midsummer was gonna be about a florist, but 50 Shades of Grey? That's the only movie here about naked people, which gymnophobia is the fear of. And you should all be fearless because it's time for the final question. Q10. Which of the following molecules has the highest number of carbon atoms in its structure? Propane, butane, methane. Which of the following molecules has the highest number of carbon atoms in its structure? Propane, butane, methane. Molecules are like young kids, they need structure. They crumble without it. No structure? Well, you're gonna have one maladapted toddler. Kids need to eat and nap at the same time every day, okay? If not, chaos ensues. And while we're at it, I think adults need the same kind of structure. Wait, why are we filming right now? This is supposed to be my nap time, followed by a 30-minute massage and then a sushi lunch. Hello! Just know I would not be this grumpy if I had gotten my morning nap, okay? So let's wrap this up so I can get some Z's, people. All these molecules are known as hydrocarbons, and they are flammable AF, so keep them away from open flame. The one on this list with the highest amount of carbon molecules is butane, coming in at a whopping 4. Display bees! You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got paid, and now the world's your oyster. What's that? You don't like oysters? Okay, well, what do you like? The world is that. The world's your pizza? The world's your artisanal popcorn? The world is your charcuterie. Ooh, yeah, let's stick with that. Dried meats, simple cheeses, fine jams, and overbaked crackers all rolled into one. Say less. Whatever floats your boat, you have earned it. So have at it. Yeah, go treat yourself. We'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 for the pre-show. Come in for some learning and get to some of that earning, because you know you make money just by posting here on display, right? And you got to be posting in order to make money from your trivia earnings. Yeah, you can actually redeem those winnings if you're not posting on the app. So if you don't know how to do that, come hang with me tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I even give away a trivia answer. I'll see you then. Bye.